Hi everybody, Mischa here with Word of the Day, and there it is, Griffonage. What's Griffonage? You'll be surprised. Bad handwriting. That's what it is. It comes from Middle French, griffonner, meaning scribble, to scribble, right? And it comes into English in 1832 in the writings of a very, very interesting woman named Frances Trollope. She was traveling throughout the United States, and she stayed actually in Cincinnati. She wrote a book that it wasn't very kind to us Americans. It was called Domestic Manners of Americans, and she said we didn't have any manners, basically. But what's interesting here is that this woman, Frances Trollope, beyond the fact that 3 out of her 6 kids ended up being writers, one of them, Anthony Trollope, of the famous Victorian Palliser novels, she herself wrote social protest novels. She wrote novels against child labor. She wrote a very important novel against slavery. Now, she's staying in Cincinnati in 1832 when this word griffonage comes out in English. And who do you think lived there? Harriet Beecher Stowe. And it was a big influence on her when she wrote Uncle Tom's Cabin, which was a major trigger to the Civil War. And by the way, if you ever want to read Uncle Tom's Cabin, the style is sentimental, but man, it is a very, very powerful book, and I do recommend it. But back to griffonage. How do we use this word in a sentence? Pretty easy, really. How about this? After decades of neglect, the state of California has decided to put cursive handwriting back on the menu because for the last several years, kids have not learned how to write cursive. They just simply don't know how. And how about this? As a teacher, reading the griffonage created by my students because they had never been taught how to write cursive was sometimes quite challenging. And finally, with this bogus idea that they can throw out votes because signatures don't match, perhaps those people should be given lessons in reading griffonage. Okay, you guys, this is our last word of the day for the week. I think it's a great word. Go dazzle your friends using it. Griffonage. Sounds great, doesn't it? And I will see you next week.